Hello fellow YouTubers, welcome back to a pickups video. I know it's been a while since I've done one. I also have other pickups besides these games. I have about 20 to 30 GameStop display posters for games, and I'll do those in another video a little down the road because I don't want to make this video really long because there's a lot of posters from various different sizes. So just recently, a couple weeks ago, me and my wife went to Best Buy, and they're changing over their plan to a new plan. They're changing over from the current system of, getting rewarded for buying so much stuff to a new system. I guess they're going to kind of model their system more like GameStop's, I guess. So it was right before that, and we went there, and we're going to just pick up a couple games for Christmas. The only game we actually got for Christmas, ironically enough, is a dinosaur digging game for the DS for my son, which I will not show because that's for Christmas. Well, I'm going to start off with PSP games we got. The first one here is the third birthday, which of course, should be Parasite Eve really, but they called us the third birthday. It's funny, my wife got this one, and she asked me, if I got this, would you play it? Meaning, she wants to get it, but she wants to be able to use me as an excuse in order to get the game. So I said yes, and she got it. So I never actually, to be honest with you, I've never actually played. I played the original Parasite Eve a long time ago. I only remember playing just a little of it. So I've never really sat down and played a Parasite Eve game. So it'll be interesting to play this game and see what that's like. It still hasn't even been opened yet. I've already shown this in the video already, but Final Fantasy IV, the complete collection, which Final Fantasy IV and Final Fantasy IV the After Years. Since I never played After Years, and I love this game. When originally it was called Final Fantasy II, so I can't wait to actually sit down and actually. I already started. Actually, I'm already 5 hours into this game, and actually just fell in love with this game as I start playing it again. So I can't wait to put more time into that game. So for the PS3, my wife picked up Indiana Jones: The Adventures Continue, Lego Indiana Jones 2, The Adventures Continue. Like every other Indiana Jones game, it's a puzzle / Lego game. Yeah, switch back and forth between characters. She actually had trouble with the first boss thing. She didn't know what to do. She actually had to go to GameFAQs to actually figure out what to do. But it's really cool how each level is in a crate until you unlock it. When you unlock it, it kind of has a cool little box cover, kind of like a retro video game feel to it. Anyway, really cool game. Next up, NBA Jam. Now I picked this game up because I absolutely love NBA Jam, the original, when the original was in the arcade and the Genesis and all the ports of it. And so I picked this up, and I already know they got NBA Jam on the Fire Edition coming out to XBLA and PlayStation 3 this fall. And I started playing this game, the 2-on-2 Classic, and I love this game, just like I love the originals. There's a bunch of different game modes in this game. You play 2-on-2 Classic, where you play 5 teams, and at the end of it, the 6th team is like a older secret team. Like the 6th team, the first 6th team I ran into was Patrick Ewing and Starks for the New York Knicks, and then I just destroyed them with Scottie Pippen and Derrick Rose. But then I went on and I played the Remix Tour, and it was whoever scored 21 points wins, and it was me playing as Derrick Rose versus Isaiah Thomas and Bill Laimbeer, all just playing for each other. So really cool game, looks awesome. Graphically this game looks amazing, a lot of fun. If you loved NBA Jam originally, you'll definitely love this one. And the last PS3 game I'm going to talk about is Yakuza 4. Now, I played the original first Yakuza. I rented it around the time the second one was about to come out, and I could not, for 2 weeks, I could not stop playing that game until I did basically everything in that game and beat the game. Fell in love with that game. Meant to get 2, never got around to it. It was never really much in stores, really. It was more you had to buy it online kind of thing. I didn't buy 3 because Sega neutered the third one. They took a lot of stuff out of the American version of the game. And when this game originally came out, I saw it at my GameStop, and I thought, I'm going to buy this game. But I didn't. Didn't have the money at the time. And when I went back there a week later, it was already gone. And from that point on until now, I couldn't find the game anywhere locally. But luckily, Best Buy had 2 copies, and I picked this game up. And I also think it's really cool they're working on Yakuza 5 right now, because I know a lot of people want to say this game is like Grand Theft Auto, but it is nothing like Grand Theft Auto. There are no cars in this game. There are no going around randomly beating people up on the streets. They're usually like you run up to people and they say they want to kick your butt and then you get in a fight. Very rich characters, very rich storyline. And the only thing that this game and Grand Theft Auto have in common is they have a lot of stuff. Like Grand Theft Auto had a lot of things outside of just killing people. You know, you had the remote control car racetrack and all this other cool stuff. This game does too. From the hostess clubs to the massage parlors to there's a Sega club just like Japan, so you can go in there and you can play those little things where you try to grab a toy, and of course just like real life you can't ever do it. There's a virtual fighter pachinko machine in here. There's blackjack. There's all kinds of places to go, all kinds of side quests to do in this game. And you play with 4 different characters in this game. Also, the other thing is it comes with this little game add-on content card, which basically says unlock unique costumes for a bunch of different girls, and a bunch of different characters in the game, and unlock new game modes, take on the ultimate challenge and endless survival tag, vie for the top in Battle King, and race for the finish in Speed King Championships. Now, when you put this code in, it's only 100 kilobytes, which means it was already on the disc. With Sega, clearly, maybe they were going to use a DLC, maybe they were debating on even putting it in the game, but they decided to give you it. And this card, by the way, does not expire till, actually, it doesn't expire till March 28th, 2016. So if you get the game, you have a long time to actually use it. So, absolutely love this game. Love it. A lot of politics, a lot of, you're not sure what everybody's motives are. Just a great, great game. And then my wife picked up for the Wii Mystery Case Files: The Malgrave Incident. My wife, this is a point-and-adventure game, mystery game, where you basically, it tells you how many items are in the room, and you gotta find them on. Just look in the room and find them all, and you got, you gotta use items at certain times to get things to work. It's a puzzle game, point-and-click adventure game. She actually had to go online to finish like the very end of it, but she beat this game already. So that was cool. Now, the last pickups I'm going to show you were just totally surprised by my wife. I came home one day and she told me, go out to the car and there's something out in the car, you need to get it. It's hot outside. And I went outside and these were in the car. And these were ColecoVision games, like Cosmic Avenger. Now, Donkey Kong from the ColecoVision I did play. My cousin, both my cousins were different, okay? They both were always, when I was growing up, were competing against each other. Who could outbeat each other? That's these two guys living in the same town. One got the Atari 2600, the other got the ColecoVision. One got a PC, the other got a Mac. And so we spent a weekend at my cousin's house one time, and he had ColecoVision. I'd never seen it before, and I played Donkey Kong. Whoa, oops, that's not good, is it? More importantly, I played Donkey Kong Jr. That's the first time I ever saw it. I was amazed at how close to the real game it was. I had a lot of fun playing that game. And then I got Ladybug. But also, I played Mr. Do on the ColecoVision first time. Fell in love with that game, and saw it in the arcades, and I just love playing Mr. Do. Pepper 2, Slither, and the last game I actually played before, and it was Smurf Rescue in Gargamel's Castle. I remember playing this game, vaguely remember playing this game with the Smurfs. And ironically enough, I'm really cool she got me this, but I don't have a ColecoVision, so I can't play any of these games right now. But let me show you, they came in this, which is a Music Mate modular tape organizer, which actually the games just fit right in there. So that's really cool. So that's all the games I got. I went down to Decatur, Illinois, and I didn't have any money to buy any games, but they have a disc replay just like Springfield, and the town I live in is getting a mega disc replay, and disc replay just does mainly retro games. And I went to that store in Decatur, Illinois, and they had Dragon Warrior for the NES, they had Ninja Gaiden 3, they had Mega Man 5, they had all kinds of awesome classic games that I really would love to buy. But the one thing I've been looking for that they had, I wish I could have got, that I couldn't get, was they had a 3DO. And my wife knows I've been wanting a 3DO, but the 3DO, Though they wanted 99, basically $100 for it. So, but anyway, guys, that's all my pickers for now. So, see you guys soon. That's all for now.